This is Unrivaled, the Penn State football story presented by Pepsi.
And we welcome the head football coach of the Nittany Lions, James Franklin, to Primanti Brothers.
Got a lot of respect for Coach Narduzzi and the program. The environment, I think, is going to be unbelievable. I think we'll be probably above 107,000. The more energy that you guys can bring, our players feed off of it, the coaches feed off of it. But the other thing is, it just makes it really challenging on the teams you're playing. We have an opportunity to show the country what makes this place so special. What makes this place so special is our people, is our community, and how we come together on Saturdays where it doesn't matter whether you're black or white, Catholic or Jewish. The only thing that matters is the blue and white and us coming together as a family.
Considering you're close to these offensive linemen, do you have any input for what your mom makes for them? Do they make any requests?
Not really. I mean, there's been some times where they'll request, like, hey, can we get, these cupcakes that we got last time or something like that. I usually just leave it up to her. She's got her method for how that all works.
Is that a bacon on it?
This is McSorley with the W. Doesn't that look good? You gotta love this. That's the stuff. A little bit of peanut butter and chocolate with the old-fashioned donut.
Bacon. See, that looks good, but I hate donuts, so I can't eat it. The Oreo looks good. Look what we got in here. Mrs. McSorley loves her boys to protect her son. Yes, he does.
Give me them cookies. Them cookies. He's crazy. He's something crazy. Something's wrong with him. Because I'm going to have to show him what this 170 do.
Look at this. Look at this. You see what I got to eat, man. I don't need no cookies. I don't need no cookies.
Well, it's just a classic PB&J. You got your peanut butter and your jelly, and that's really all you need.
I'm going to eat them.
They're pretty good, though.
You know why? They're pretty good. Because they're free.
10-pound of pulled pork in the things. I just put them in. Ready to go? Yeah.
We had bacon, eggs, omelets, burgers, hot dogs, sausages, chicken sausage. Everybody's fed. Everybody's full, ready for the game.
We're going to start this in 3 minutes, folks. We'll start the team round.
We got a big game here today. Excited to be back in Beaver Stadium. You only get so many opportunities to come out here and play here. So we're going to do our best and try to ball out.
Let's stay out. Let's go. All these guys up front. Let's go with these guys. Go. Y'all know. Let's go.
Moment is about to happen here. Tyler Davis is ready. He approaches, and the 98th meeting between Penn State and Pitt underway.
Play action. Taking a shot downfield, and it is intercepted. That is Grant Haley on the return, weaving his way inside the 20. Some of the best playmakers in all of college football lining up for Penn State. Quick pass, quick score. Mike Gesicki from Trace McSorley.
And Penn State on the board easily and quickly.
Sweeping near side, jet sweep, cuts it up and ripped down, perfectly played by Torrance Brown and Koa Farmer.
And nothing on the inside as Parker, Cothran, and the rest of that group was able to find him. Threw it to the outside and incomplete.
A catchable ball, but excellent coverage.
Here's pressure now from Penn State defense, and they're able to get to Max Brown. It was Grant Haley. Had the interception earlier, and now the sack on third down. Nick Sorley on the quarterback run. Hits a seam, and look at him go. Trace McSorley, shot play, Penn State.
Sorley, quick glance, takes it, throws complete Gesicki.
And here he is on another RPO, picking up the block and into the end zone.
Outstanding blocking on the outside by Tompkins.
The Nittany Lions have an outstanding first quarter across the board. They lead it 14-0 as we go to the second quarter at Beaver Stadium.
Play action off of it, pressure again on Brown. Sharif Miller with a sack.
Good speed off the edge by Sharif Miller, and he goes right around the most experienced lineman. Lots of ways to attack a defense.
And there's an example of it. Hamilton again, nice cut to get extra yardage. Batted at the line of scrimmage. Torrance Brown. Brown downfield. And the ball is intercepted by Troy Apke. Another pickoff for the Penn State defense.
So Penn State goes to the locker room with a 14-3 lead.
We gotta pick the energy up. We gotta pick our energy and our purpose up.
You gotta be both sides doing it. Both sides.
Best secondary in the nation. Let's show what this happened. Show what this happened. If we tackle, that ball gotta go to the ground, right? We gotta wrap everything up. Let's play. CBs, give me a look.
We are not wrapping up well enough. We're not missing a bunch of tackles, but we're not wrapping up and knocking them that way. They're getting first downs because they're falling forward. We're better than that right there. You don't let them fall forward. Run through them. Put your pads on them and your face on them. Come out of your hips and knock them backwards.
Let's go, man. Let's go, D.
Hey, this is what we do.
Let's go, D. Let's go, man.
Okay, guys, listen. This is big-time college football. 0-0. Win the second half, win the games. You scored twice fast. People aren't just going to roll over. Let's go, let's go.
Here's Saquon to the outside where he's so capable.
Watch this block by DeAndre Tompkins. That block got about 12 more yards.
Here he is again. And a first down just like that. For how long can it hold these stars in check? Nick Sorley with time over the middle. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. I guess not long was the answer.
And the Nittany Lions go one play, 46 yards, and electrify this capacity crowd.
Now a 3rd and 11 for the Panthers. Pressure off the edge. Sharif Miller, Buckholz, and the guys. Saquon Barkley, here he goes. When he gets to the outside, watch out. McSorley. And waiting on it was Pope.
Ball is perfectly thrown out over the outside shoulder.
Lowers the shoulder and lowers the boom right into the end zone.
Saquon Barkley would not be stopped on that play.
He's fast, he's elusive, he has great vision, and he has tremendous power.
Brown in the end zone, back, dumps it off the Hall, hit it, decked by Marcus Allen at the goal line. Safety, Penn State. Marcus Allen with a spectacular play. Penn State's first safety since Devin Still against Minnesota in 2010.
And Marcus Allen did a great job. The offensive lineman is trying to come out and get him on this screen.
Marcus Allen, who's played a really strong game today, made a great play on this one.
Here's Gesicki with a block out front from Hamilton. splitting those receivers who were finding work downfield. Fourth and goal. DiNucci after the timeout. Fumbles the ball as he was going down.
Want to thank everybody for coming out. Unbelievable environment. 7th largest crowd in Beaver Stadium history and largest since 2009. Overall, I thought we played a very complete game. You know, our offense is very explosive, and that's kind of how we were again today, explosive plays. On defense, the early interception was huge, kind of set the tone right from the beginning of the game. But overall, just really, really gutsy the way our defense played. But I think special teams is probably the area that I thought we played our best.
There's nothing better to rush off to than what we got in this locker room. So enjoy this, because I'm telling you, the rest of your life, you're going to be looking to get back into the locker room. Let's get a break on Josiah.
Unrivaled, the Penn State football story presented by Pepsi, is brought to you in part by the Penn Stater Hotel and the Nittany Lion Inn, making superior accommodations and fine dining a Penn State tradition. Visit PennStateHotels.com for reservations.
Being a first at anything is groundbreaking and brings with it challenges. Aurelia Meyer is the first international player in Penn State field hockey history. It was not easy to leave her family behind in Holland and go to Penn State.
In the beginning, you're homesick. You gotta get used to it. I'm a family person, so gotta get used to that. But I got such a great support here from all the girls. They didn't understand me all the time. I didn't understand them. But on the field, it doesn't really matter.
Even though English is taught in Dutch schools, it was still a barrier to cross in the United States.
Communication is really important, but in the beginning, it was okay that I wasn't that good at it. It's not only the language that was hard, it's just the whole transition, because the culture in Holland is different in every way. And I just gotta get used to that.
Head coach Charlene Marek-Curtis feels Aurelia Meyer was the perfect choice to be a groundbreaking athlete at Penn State.
You know, it's a culture change for our program, but, I feel that she's committed to getting the education, she's committed to doing the training, so I think that has been a big part of Aurelia being the right one, the first one.
The combination of being able to play field hockey, doing your sport, and do academics at the same time just worked out so well.
For Aurelia, coming here meant missing Christmas with her family and her dad's 50th birthday.
This university is awesome, but I think if I came here on my own and didn't have people that were there for me every day, I would get I don't know where I would be today. Yeah.
A great moment for her was Penn State's foreign trip to Holland, where she was able to play host.
So the first day when we arrived, we played my brothers and on my own field next to my house. We had a picnic on my house, and they had no idea where I lived. They had no idea what I was doing there in Holland. They thought there was this whole different world, and they just had no idea. And it was just good that they knew where I was from,
So it was just almost a surreal atmosphere that the Dutch have a way of really making field hockey a family event. So I think our players really saw just how much field hockey is revered in that country, and how much fun they have as a family playing field hockey.
Now they knew a little bit, they had maybe a little bit more respect for me, I think.
On the field, there is a special level of excitement this season.
When I came here, I loved field hockey, but they even made me more love field hockey. I was excited the first year, the second year, but now I'm the most excited.
Aurelia Meyer, the perfect personality and player to be a groundbreaker in Penn State field hockey.
You come to a place like Penn State for things like football and school, but the impact you can have on the community at Penn State that's kind of what we want to try and do with uplifting athletes and take this platform that we have as college football players and elevate the Rare Disease community from that platform that we have. And it's something that it really means a lot, to be able to come here and make an impact not only through football and also in the community.
My work.
It's a special thing because Scott Shirley, the guy who started the whole thing, he's there, and he really gets to tell his story in depth. The fact that he played here, he's an alumni, he's a letterman, and to just hear the story from him about how much it means to him, watching his dad go through this, finding out that, when his dad was going through this, that they basically said, there's nothing you can do. Just to be able to give to such a great cause, to be able to continue the tradition of uplifting athletes and live for life here at Penn State and grow this chapter just means a lot to the players. We can really make a difference for people in the rare disease community.
Unrivaled, the Penn State football story, is brought to you by Pepsi. Grab a Pepsi and some friends and get in the game. Pepsi, proud partner of the Penn State Nittany Lions. Also brought to you in part by PSECU. Since 1934, PSECU has given Pennsylvanians financial opportunities to live a better life. At PSECU, we are proud of who we are and committed to who we serve, because our Pennsylvania roots run deep. We are banking on a difference.
Penn State athletics on campus this week includes the women's soccer team hosting Northwestern Thursday night at Jeffrey Field at 7. On Friday, the field hockey team will host Iowa at 5 o'clock. In Rec Hall Friday night, the women's volleyball team hosts Yale. Then Saturday, they host Wake Forest at 10 a.m. and Ohio University at 4 p.m. On Sunday, the women's soccer team will take on Illinois at Jeffrey Field at 1 o'clock. The men's soccer team will host Maryland 5 o'clock at Jeffrey Field. And that's Penn State athletics on campus this week.
1-2-1-2, media room check.
Good afternoon and welcome to Penn State football's weekly press conference. We'll start with an opening statement from Coach.
Just want to start by thanking the crowd. Unbelievable, almost 110,000 people. What a impressive statement it's going to make this week when for an out-of-conference game that we can get, hopefully 107,000 fans in the stadium and enjoying, our time together. Kind of getting on to our next opponent, Sean Elliott, as the head coach, who I've known for a number of years, got a lot of respect for at Georgia State. Our first time playing them, I think the thing that probably jumps out to me is this same team, essentially same team, went to Wisconsin last year and was leading in the fourth quarter. So, they're going to be used to playing in these Big Ten type of environments on the road. Obviously, they're a talented team. We're excited about the opportunity. We're excited about being back at home and open it up to questions.
Hey, one of the things, Georgia State, I think they've allowed 2 plays of 50-plus, in their last 13 games, and you guys kind of thrive on being explosive. What do you see from them that they could limit your explosiveness?
That's a pretty impressive stat. They're one of the best in the country. So I think that's going to be one of the big challenges in the game. They do a great job of limiting big plays, and we do a pretty good job of creating big plays. So that's going to be one of the big storylines in the game.
He's in a hit, but he's behind the tackle. It's going to be zone changes. He's in this position, the back and the wide. We get in the zone play. Right. What you got to worry about, Rob, is that they're going to double you right here. Right. You know what I'm saying? All right, and then they're going to give you some of this. But they got a B back, quarterback, and an A back. So I want to sit there, Shaka, so as we're going to give you some of those today, sit there and look back inside. It's going to be weird because the quarterback's going to be coming towards you.
Georgia State. You know why it's going to be the best Tuesday? Because it's the only Tuesday we got. That's why.
We are. That's it. We are. That's it. Woo! You see what he was doing?
Right? Boom. Pop here and then rip and get vertical on this.
Our offense is very explosive, and I think Georgia State too has explosive players as well, and they're fast and athletic, and that's just something on our defense that we have to contain.
They're a great team. They're well coached. They're fast. They
They have guys who played a lot of football, a lot of experience on the back end. They're just guys who've been playing football for a while. So experience is always something that you can't teach. So that's one thing that they have that I've been able to watch in film.
Hey, now, come out. Shoot, you're doing too much fighting and not enough blocking. You're fighting here, but look, your arms are all out here. Just be back into them. They'll replace. All right, keep my chest up. All right, let's go.
That's how Tuesdays are supposed to be. Let's get a break on Brown.
Family on three. 1, 2, 3.
Like this.
That was cheese. Cheddar cheese. That was cottage cheese. Terrible.
Yeah, I know. We're going to go
Lamont wasn't even in sync.